What is up, guys? Welcome back to Turbo's Garage. Now, we're in the shop. We got everything over here. We got the TA. We got big four-wheelers and stuff. We got the KAT. The 240 with the LS swap is going to be worked on. It's on the other side of the shop. And we actually got the mini four-wheel over here, that little freaking beast. So, like, everything is over here. Everything is up and working. We got everything moved to the shop. So, especially now, we get to crank out the videos, get to do stuff. Every time we build something, we're going to be recording it every time we do something. Now, for this video, everybody's been waiting for it. Everybody's been asking on, when are we going to race the TA, the Heads Cam LS1 TA versus the Tahoe? So I guess ever since that Tahoe video, especially racing Mike's 408 strokers come out, everybody's basically want to see the TA versus the thing, see how a car matches up against it. Now, first off, I don't have like a drag radio on this car. I mean, I'm running like a 275 street tire. So, I mean, it's like a very, very normal setup, just like a very, very street setup. The Tahoe is running basically mud tires. So, I mean, we're kind of evenly matched, four-wheel drive versus two-wheel drive. Mine's a car. Now, my car is actually slower than the 408 stroker truck. I mean, I'll get them at 130 miles an hour, but I mean, at 130, you're kind of already past a quarter mile. So we have to be half-mile racing for me to actually beat that truck. So from there, let's see how it goes. What do you think is gonna happen, man? We think the Tahoe can beat the actually, this thing has been defeated so many different times. Yeah, this thing, I was about to say undefeated. Nah, this shit been defeated. Trying to say, like, I mean,
but it's not on kill though.
It's not on kill. I don't spray this. I'll put a nitrous kit on this shit, and I don't spray. The main reason I didn't is because for the whole year of last year, 2017, there was no nitrous in Louisiana. But now the shit is lifted. So once I actually put a badass trans in this thing, I'm gonna spray the shit out. I'm gonna spray until the 10 bolt turns into powder. So that's pretty much the goals for this car. Outside of the Turbo LS240 on the other side of the shop, that's what I'm gonna be kind of doing as my legit race build. But outside of that,
everything's looking pretty good.
Heck yeah.
Definitely.
So what do you think is gonna happen with the TA versus Tahoe race, man?
It's gonna be a close race, there's no doubt about it. Cause like maybe from a dig, I might get you from a dig, like jump on you might. But from the top end, I know you can come back on the top end, like it makes too much power. Once you hook, you catching up. So I'm trying to stay ahead as far as possible. Yeah, that's about it.
I ain't give nobody a jump. It's like right when you hung that shit off, I'm gone.
Exactly.
My shit ain't slow either. Tell me what? Go. Got me good. Holy balls. Holy motherfucking balls. I mean, I was spinning, but shit, I was moving, I was booking that shit. Damn. I'm so mad, but so happy at the same time, just because the Tahoe is legitimately fast, because we always thought the TA was faster. Damn, making a pull up there. We legit always thought the TA was faster in the back of our minds, but shit, once you put that transmission in that fucking Tahoe, bruh, shit, that thing is gone. I low-key want to trade my car for not just Tahoe, like, no lie. I might just do that. I might just pull the trigger on that shit. You want to trade? Huh? You want to trade? Shit, yeah, I don't want this fucking car anymore, dog. Nah, that's straight Gap City, bro.
You won't be able to live it down, huh?
Oh, fuck, man.
You gotta get rid of it.
Oh, I gotta get rid of it, bro.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Jeez, dude.
All good,
Ah, that shit was fucking mint, bro. Like, I legit, like, tried it. I kept everything in order. The trans, actually, I thought the trans was gonna, like, you know, slip. It was catching, but it was slipping a little bit at the top end, but dude, yep, Gap City. Fucking hell, dude. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Ah, man. We got a trade.
Exactly.
So what do you think about that freaking dude?
Oh, dude, it's freaking ridiculous, man. That Tahoe moves. It surprises me every time I race. Like, it freaking surprises me.
See, this one thing about it is, it's like, we always had in the back of our minds, oh, you know, TA is like the fastest thing. Tahoe is quick and shit like that. Once you put that trans in, it's a whole different animal. That thing gets out from a dig.
It makes power,
and that's the whole thing. What I see now is, if you don't have a drag pack, and you're like, let's say you're rear wheel drive, you're not gonna catch that Tahoe from a dig. The best thing to do is either throw a drag pack on it, or but you gotta have some big. You're gonna have to have way more power than the Tahoe has.
And right now, and the Tahoe right now is still like mild. Like, I'm gonna throw nitrous on it, and I'm gonna spray it from a dig, because when I'm up on the converter, I'm not making any boost. Like, them turbos still don't spool to 4,000.
Yeah.
So I still have room to spray it off the line, so it like leaves hard, and then let the boost comes in. Yeah, that thing makes some power.
And one thing about it as well is, like, the turbos don't kick into 4,000, but like the truck shifts to like 5,700. It's still like a 5.7 Vortex, and the stock
rev
PCM
limiter is 6K.
Yeah, the rev limiter is 6K, so it's like it'd be shifting a little bit early, like 5,800. So like if you rev this thing out, it will make even more power.
It'd be ridiculous.
Man, that's my car makes 400 wheel. The Tahoe makes 400 wheel on that dyno. I mean, the low reading dyno. It's a legit dyno, but it's like a lower reading dyno. But we see that they're not making the same power. Nowhere near, bruh.
I probably have like 1,000 pounds on you, like easy.
You have like 1,500. I'm trying to say, because that you have a transfer case, you have 4-wheel drive, you have all that extra stuff on there. It's not a 2-wheel drive thing. It's 4-wheel drive. I got 2-wheel drive. It just reminds the convertible. It's a little bit heavier. But shit, I mean.
And your car, man. It's not like your car is stock.
My car is not. Yeah.
Cam,
exactly. Oh yeah, it's not stock either. It's a heads cam LS1.
Exactly.
I'm trying to say it made 400 wheel. Oh yeah. Shit, it made 400 wheel in a dead heat. So
I have fun. I can race a lot of people with the Tahoe from the dig. That's all I'm gonna say. Like,
and your guys
a competitor.
More and more content for the channel.
Oh yeah, you already know.
No matter, it's like, dude, you deserve it. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
So
that's it.
It's a stock manifold.
Yeah.
With an adapter that Han Racecraft makes that goes to a T3 flange, and that's bolted to from the 4-bolt on the turbo to a different adapter that goes to the factory L2 housing to the downpipe. And I made that breather cap. We welded that on. I already had the bolt-ons before. And then that 3.5-inch intake I made myself. It costed about the price of the aftermarket one. But I made it myself. Other than that, it's got wires everywhere. It will never be clean and tucked because this motor, this harness is not designed for that. No.
Yeah. Oh shit! Jeez, dude. Like modified at all,
except for like the taking off from a light with the AC on. It's a little laggy, but I drive it like a grandpa in town, so I don't get a ticket.
This thing is so unsuspected. You would not get tickets in this thing.
I've actually never been pulled over in it. Seriously, not gonna lie, I saved my ass. I've never been pulled over.
Oh hell yeah!
You probably see it and like, look at this idiot guy got a busted muffler on this yellow Cobalt. Little do they know, it makes 500 horsepower.
I know. I was like, are you about to start it? Oh, the little 4-wheeler thing? Oh, yeah. think that carbs probably need to be cleaned.
Huh?
The carbs probably need to be cleaned. Yeah, especially when you get it like super hardcore, you can kind of hear it slightly break up. Yeah, the carbs need to be cleaned on it. But dude, like you haven't really rode that thing in like 2 years, like that.
I know.
Shit.
Let the dust clear a little bit.
I know.
So sketchy.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh shit.
Like I'd be less sketched out about it if it was like a Honda 400 frame.
Tahoe or the Fitz.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, shit, you getting that thing way too sideways.